Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Go episode. Today, I would like you to know some of the tips I used to apply to adjust to my English journey. And I know that some of the people who wanna be good at learning or speaking English, it's really hard for them to find ways or to take an action for getting a better skills of English. I think in this episode, I would like you to listen carefully on what I am going to say, on what I'm going to be talking about. These are very important tips for an English learner. So, when I was 13 years old, I remember that I was first learning some English. I started learning some conversation and remember all the conversation and speak to myself and imagining that I was a person who was living in the US. I was keep doing this for every day, and I was really amused on what I'm doing at that moment. And I keep doing that, and then I realize that in order to speak very fluently, I have to focus on one thing that make the structure or the sentences I said very correctly is to learn how to use grammar. And when I want to learn grammar, I started to read lots of books. I read more than 4 hours a day, actually 1 hour per day when I was 30 years old. And then I keep learning, and I got some of the support from a teacher who's at my school. And then but when I was really good at it, I started to change to learn both of the speaking skills and writing reading skills, which is grammar. And at that moment, I was very fun, and I was really enjoying what I'm doing. And it is very important to keep your emotional fun of what you are learning, of what you're doing, so that you can do it constantly. Yeah. So it's a very important key that you do something for achieving something for everyday lives. Because without the consistency, you're not able to achieve anything in your life. I would say that when I was, I was 14 years old. I was doing some accents pronunciation course, and I was struggling to choose which accents I would go for. There were American accents and British accent, and that time I think speak American for me is very fun, but I want something that's very posh and you know very gentleman. And I started to learn some British, and I started to learn some still British accent, and I will show you how I speak right at the moment with this accent. Um, as you can say right now, my accent is literally changed, and I started to learn Posh because I want to take an education to England, and it's a very hard to 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 learn a British accent, and I change to another accent is Cockney accent. So for me right now, I was talking in a Cockney accent, and um the reason is because I was thinking that Cockney is kind of accent. I was very interested, yeah. And to be honest, um, it's horrible accents I ever spoke to my life, because one thing, it's not posh at all, and it's stopped or unpronounced H change th to f, like think to think, thanks to thanks, and thought to thoughts. I was literally confusing and on what I'm speaking with that accent, so that's why I changed to American accent where I really keen on and really love on what I'm speaking, and I think that American accent it's not bad for me because I keep it natural for me, and yeah, I think the most important things there are three things that if you want to achieve anything, following with these tips will make you to achieve it faster. One, be consistency. Without hard work, without doing your job every day, it doesn't matter if you're working hard enough or you're not. Just keep it 1% every day, because 1% every day means that you already taken a 365% every year, which is not really according to the research, but it's according to my philosophy. And second is you have to enjoy the journey, because I read some of the books called Automatic Habits. It says that in order to do something for consistency, you have to enjoy the journey and do it little every day, because something that you built for a little, it will compounding and it will be increasing every day till that habit become your daily habits, that you don't have to push yourself for doing it, just naturally doing it. And the third thing is you have to find an opportunity for yourself. I think a talent who is very good at something but they don't sacrifice themselves for finding an opportunity, it was like a waste of talent. But I think for the people who um, have no talent but hardworking, I think they will always find that there are opportunities to show or to do something that they want to do so bad, and then they prove it to everyone that they're doing good, and then the opportunities will always will come to the person who finding it first. So thing is, it's I don't say that learning English will only take you 1 to 3 months to be experts. It will take you the few years, like 3 years or whole years. It will take you a very long time to be expert at it. I learned English for 4 years and I was hard working at it. And but there's one thing that I keep doing it every day. I say to myself that don't give up. If you're good at English, you can do everything in your life. Traveling, making some friends, or doing some business that needed English. So, trust me that English is hard for the first moment that you learn it. But after you taking your sacrificing, your hard working, I will ensure you that the result will be worth it. So don't give up. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.